Okay, so we did that. Let's go over recurring. So I think
Yeah.
that's really important. So you see here, see how this has got the little like arrows that are in a circle? That's what it's supposed to. It's a little hard to see, but trust
Yes,
me,
I
it's
see it.
there. Um, okay, I'm not seeing the it. You are seeing this screen, right? It's still
I
sharing
do.
with me.
Yeah,
Okay,
I see
good.
it. And I see the little arrows as well as a little bell at the test one.
So I'm going to create a new appointment. Which is not an. Notice there's no to item in here, right?
Right, because no
Okay,
one's going to
no one's
it.
going to it. Here's a little trick that I like to do when I'm doing reoccurring activities. Have you ever done this? This is a pro tip here. Have you ever created a reoccurring activity, a meeting for someone, and you invite 20 people, and you realize after you sent it, you did what?
What did you do?
You screwed up. You put the time wrong, or you picked the wrong date, or
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean? And you've already sent it out to everybody, and then because it's reoccurring, it like fills up their calendars over a period of time of whatever that time
Right.
frame you set.
And then
And
all of them are messed up.
yeah, and then you're like, and then you got to send the update change again. So now you send the update to like 20 more people, and they've got to hit accept. And maybe they did, maybe they didn't, maybe they got.
Hmm.
Now you're not sure that people are going to show up at the wrong time. It's like it's maddening, right? You just want to punch yourself in the face. So what you could do is say, you could do like a team huddle, right? So you're doing a team huddle, and you could say conference room A, right? And I'm going to turn this into a meeting later by using this invite option. So it'll take an appointment and it will convert it to a meeting by just simply hitting the invite section. But I'm not going to do that yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set the recurring up to validate that I did it right. And once I feel like I've done it right, I'm going to invite the people to that recurring activity. Once I've verified it all lines up, it's doing the right way. Because
Yes,
you
that's a
can
good
mess up
idea.
these reoccurring sometimes, and it can get really frustrating trying to, it makes you look bad, right? Nobody likes looking bad. At least I
Yeah.
don't. So when I hit the reoccurring icon here, it's going to say I can do this once a week, right? You could even do it once every 4 weeks, 14 weeks. So now we're
Every
going to
14.
do. See how this happens? The
And this is
struggle
why
is
you
real.
don't invite anyone.
Right. And maybe you say, well, I want to do it on Tuesday, and I'm going to pick next Tuesday.
Hmm.
But you forget to pick next Tuesday. So you pick this Tuesday in the past, right? So, and it's just so easy to make mistakes on these. But in this case, I picked Thursday, but let's say I picked Tuesday. That's when I want to do it. And now it's the interval every 4 weeks is going to be off because I did it wrong, right?
Right.
And let's say you're going to do it 10 a.m. And then what's nice is you can pick the end date. So you can say, okay, I want it to
That's
end
helpful. Yeah.
on that again Tuesday. Here we're not going to do anymore. Well, actually, that's not very helpful. Let's go out to that Tuesday on the
So
next
the
year.
ones at the top that are highlighted, the letters at the top, are the days that they are occurring.
Right.
You
So
can unhighlight
maybe
it.
I forgot to uncheck that one, right? And you're like, oh snap, I messed up.
Right.
So it's going to be a 30-minute little huddle for the team, and I say okay. And it occurs every 4 weeks on Tuesday. And let's say I'm not paying attention, and I hit save, and I do it. And I look at it, I'm like, what? Why is it? Oh, I did it wrong. And you're like, I didn't want to do it on the 6th. I wanted to do it on the whatever. No harm, no foul. I didn't invite anybody yet.
Right.
So I can go ahead and look at it, and I can say, okay, let me edit the series. Let me go back in here, and I'm gonna do it starting on whatever day that you want to do, right?
Mhm.
So then you're gonna edit and change. Um, maybe I'm gonna be like, okay, I want it to be every 4 weeks, but I want it to start on the correct day of
Yeah.
the 13th, and I say okay.
Now, what would happen if you wanted to invite someone to one of these reoccurring events but not the other?
Great point. So let me go ahead and so now I'm happy with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to edit this series. I open it up. I hit edit series. Now I can invite the attendees I want to do. So now let's say I'm going to invite Kaylee.
Mm-hmm.
You have to hit edit the series because if you don't do it, you won't be able to do the invitations.
Yeah,
So
it
after
doesn't
you
want
get
you
it
to mess up.
right, so after you get it all the way you want, now I can hit those and then I can invite them. You don't have to do it that way. You can right off the bat, if you're confident with the series you're doing and you feel that you've got good calendar scheduling skills, you can go ahead and invite people right off the break as you're doing it. And there's nothing wrong with that, but when you mess up doing it and you invite everybody, you're going to hear my voice in your head saying,
You could have done it the other
could
way.
have done it the other way and not look stupid. So I'm going to invite Kaylee to this and I'm just going to hit send. So now it's going to send her the reoccurring.
Yep.
Now what Kaylee said is, could I edit this appointment, but only this one? And yes, you can. So you could come in here and I could edit just this activity. So I could say this one's going to be 11. And I'm going to send an update. It's not going to edit the series. It's just going to edit this one.
Oh, interesting.
Right? So now if I go to, when's the next one? I did every 4 weeks. So there's going to be another one next month. Team huddle. See, this one is.
That's the one we just edited. You'll have
It,
to go
it
to the
is.
next one. There it is. Oh no, is that the same
Yeah,
one?
no, it's a different one. See, it's at 10.
Oh yeah, it's in November.
So this one
Yes.
I edited. I moved it up an hour to 11, and I sent Kaylee the update. So she gets the update that I
Yep.
changed that meeting's time.
And it sent it to me the same way that it did before, except in red letters it shows the new time.